been here. Let's celebrate them with your glass up. Now get your ass up, party like it's the last one. If you wanna ride, come through. Get lit with me tonight. Come through. Don't know what you were expecting. It's so about to be epic. Come on. If you wanna ride, come through. Get lit with me tonight. Come through. Don't know what you were expecting. It's so about to be epic. Come on. If you wanna ride, come through. Get lit with me tonight. Come through. Don't know what you were expecting. It's so about to be epic. Come on. If you wanna ride, come through. Get lit with me tonight. Come through. Don't know what you were expecting. It's so about to be epic. Come on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Live from Next Sound Studio, our weekly show that is connecting fans with artists through their lyrics. Each week, our featured artist sits with our director, Will B. Walker, to discuss their music and their lyrics in his director's cut. I am your host, Tempress Chasity Moore, and I'm happy to be back with you navigating tonight's musical journey. Now it is my pleasure to introduce tonight's featured artist, Kojo Stone. Kojo Stone is a multi-talented soul singer who is actively aspiring to emerge as a leading male vocalist and songwriter. He is a refreshing hybrid of hip-hop, R&B, jazz, and soul, often referred to as neo-soul. Starting off as a poet, he naturally transitioned into a songwriter and is currently crafting vibes that resonate deep. Kojo has been serenading audiences for years, performing at iconic venues such as the Shrine, Barclays Center, and Rockwood Music Hall. Here he is with our director to tell us just a little bit more about his current project and our first performance of tonight, Brown Skin.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Will B. Walker sitting with the man of the hour. This is Kojo Stone in here live. He's doing some tracks with us. My man's been performing for a very long time, so we're just gonna jump right into it.
So I actually started performing pretty late, honestly. I ain't gonna reveal my age, but pretty late, late in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? I started taking it seriously around like 2017. And yeah, it's been a very transformative experience for me. When I was younger, probably like 2019 maybe, I just wanted to sing. I just wanted to perform all the time. In the hood, I was kind of rapping. And then like, I just feel like God just delivered me, like singing just came a little bit more naturally when it came to writing my music. And yeah.
So what was that transition like from going from a writer to a singer? Well, first, how did you know you wanted to be a writer, like an artist? Like, how did the artistry come into you?
Well, I think I've just always been a creative. So I think being an artist was just a natural transition for me, or being an artist in the quote-unquote business of music, the professional aspect of it. But I've always been a creator. I've always been a writer since I was 4.
Okay, there we go. I know writer. Something was happening since you were young now.
Absolutely. I've always been a writer, always been a dancer, you know what I mean? That was always a passion of mine. And when it transitioned into me actually like singing and pursuing artistry, shout out to Jasmine, Jay Sherelle. She's like my aunt, a family of mine. She kind of put me in a position of understanding that I do have a talent, and gave me the confidence to pursue it. I think I was a very shy and not confident in my music and my vocal ability, but it put me in a position to kind of like transition to the actually like doing it. And yeah, here I am.
So what was your first performance like?
Oh, can we curse on it?
I mean, you already did.
Damn, my first performance that I can really remember, I was like 19, 20, and it was with Jay Sherelle. Jay Sherelle used to throw these like open mic kind of events at LIU, the college, and you know, I was with this crew called Star Block. Shout out to the homies Star Block. I was with them, and I just performed like just songs that I wrote. There was no music, no nothing. It was just straight a cappella. just kind of performing, and it always came natural, and it just kind of like projected from there.
Tell me about your first studio session. What was that like for you?
At a time, I was transitioning through so many life experiences personally. That's why I can't particularly remember, but I would say with Ego Trip, that is out right now. With Ego Trip, the EP, I was working as security. I was doing security somewhere like on 25th Street, somewhere down there. Mary J. Blige was at a studio across from where I was working. She pulled up in this like Maybach or whatever the case may be. She went in the studio, did her thing, came out. I purposely walked into the, I don't even walk that direction. I purposely walked in the direction of where the car was going when she was leaving. God willing, it was a red light. Oh, backstory. When she went upstairs, her ex-husband, I don't know if I was talking about, I asked him, can I sing? And at the time, I guess he was like, you a rapper? And I was like, nah, like I sing. And he kind of looked at me funny because I wasn't really as je ne sais quoi as I look now. But R&B-esque. So anyway, long story short, I walked in the direction where her car was going. Thank God it was a red light. Looked in the car like, yo, can I sing to you? And she rolled the window down. She was like, go ahead. I sang one of the original songs that I wrote a long time ago. And she introduced me to her A&R, who introduced me to this producer. And me and him kind of created some songs on Ego Trip. And that was kind of like my introduction to like the studio experience.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm glad I asked that question. She got a name drop, Mary J. And you know what I'm saying? A little son, you know, he know people.
I don't know if I know Mary J, because I didn't speak to her after that. But
she got you where you needed to go, though. She helped propel you into your
with
career.
A producer where
put you in the right track.
Yeah,
because like you said, you were in a place where you did in different directions. So she kind of helped to solidify you and get you going in the right direction.
In some form of fashion. Absolutely.
A good homage. So
yes,
that's something great. So let's get into your body of work a little bit, and let's talk about some of the songs that you perform here live at Next Sound Studio. Okay. Starting with Brown Skin.
Right.
You know, it gives a nod to that old classic Brown Skin, that India Ari. So let's give this version of it from the male perspective.
Yeah. It's just a sexy song, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those songs, it's not on the EP. This is a song that's going to be released soon, very much soon. It's not on Ego Trip, but it's going to be released soon. But it's just one of those songs that's just sexy. I wrote it a long time ago. You know, got a shout out to my boy John Solo who did the production. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just exemplifying all hues of brown. And like, we're not being specific to one type of brown, all hues. And I kind of, you know, hopefully in the video I exemplify kind of like the variations of what that means, right? When it comes to being brown skin. And I want to kind of like not just black people, you know, quote unquote brown people, black people, but through people who are from Palestine, people who, you know what I mean, all hues, like brown people around the world, you know what I mean? I just wanted to let it known that we are beautiful and we are one in some form of fashion despite the different cultures, you know what I mean? The different disparities that we are going through. And yeah, we brown skin, baby, and we sexy, and that's it.
Well, you heard him, and here he is performing it right here live. Brown Skin. We'll be back.
Yes.
Dripping from the outside, keep it coming, baby. Soup coolers got the grip on my ruler. Be in the fast lane, but with you I'm a cruiser. Body be dripping wet, ready to serve. Coca mocha skin, you been kissed by the sun. Loaded with no gun, but I got that 9. 34.5, give me half a 69. Throw that around, show me now. Baby, give me life. Wanna make you mine, mine. Brown skin. Oh, yeah. Keep me coming, baby. Oh. Honey dripping from love. Highly melanated body, orchestrated masterpiece. Keep me elevated, got me lifted by your energy. They try to recreate it, emulate it, but can never be. Pull from my rib, you was made for this hair. Brown sugar, honey, spice, girl, you season right. Feed my appetite, yes, I'm eating good tonight. Throw that around, baby, give me life. Wanna make you mine, mine. Hey, up against your brown skin. Ooh, oh, oh. One more time, yeah. Up against your brown skin. Oh, 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 skin. Yeah, this is for all the brown hues around the world, every shade. This is for you. Now up against your brown. Oh, brown skin. Up against your brown skin.
Welcome back, people. We hope that you enjoyed that performance of Brown Skin. What a way to start a night. His voice is so rich and sultry. I can't wait to hear more from him later. But first, let's give it up for Next Sound Studio and B-Roll Visuals for allowing this awesome platform. Be sure to be liking and subscribing, and also share it to your friends. If you are an independent music artist and you would like to be a part of this amazing platform, submit your music links to the QR code below, and don't forget to add all music links to be considered. Now back to tonight's featured talent. On January 1st, 2016, he released his first promotional single titled Prove That, and it received stellar reviews from media and music professionals across the board. He has since premiered music videos in addition to releasing his debut EP, Ego Trip. While handling the responsibilities of being an independent artist, Kojo managed to get 2 song placements with Bravo Cable Network and Refinery 29, collaborating with the Grammy-nominated Engineer Blue. Here he is with our director to discuss more of this project and his next performance of the night, I'd Rather.
And we're sitting here with Kojo Stone talking about his performances from live from Next Sound Studio. Yes, another song that you performed here was I'd Rather. And that's off of your Ego Trip EP. Yes. So let's talk about Ego Trip a little bit. And again, we started talking about a little bit about it before, but let's talk a little bit about the writing process and some of the songs on that collection.
I just feel like Ego Trip was one of those moments that I was really going through some crazy transitions in my life. Personally, yet again, I have to always shout out Jay Sherelle, my family. She kind of like distilled a certain level of confidence in me that took me out of, this state of uncertainty and insecurities. So I was really transitioning through many different places. I was kind of like, my grandmother was very, very sick. You know, she raised me, and when she got really sick, I kind of like needed places to stay, certain things. And so Eagle Trip kind of like came about where it got to the point where Jay Sherrill was like, yo, you need an album, like you need an EP. You here, you in the studio, you working with this person, you go over here. Where's the album? What are you collecting? I think through the universe and God, it kind of became a body of work that turned into Ego Trip. So like the first song is Energy. And I want to be clear, like Ego Trip is talking about love and relationships and the transitions of it. But I kind of like relationships, not just romantically, even if some of the songs are very overtly maybe sexual or very straight to the point. Yeah, it kind of turned into a transition. So Energy is one of the first songs on it. And then I Prove That. So Energy is a song that's kind of like you meet somebody and it's just the energy is synergy is coming together. The beginning, right? And it kind of goes straight into Prove That, where I talk about how many times do I have to prove that I love you for you in order for you to realize that I actually love you. You get what I'm saying? And then it goes into I Rather, which I'll be performing. I'm performing where I'm like, I rather and make love than argue and deal with drama and then go back and forth. I'd rather spend money with you. I'd rather travel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'd rather do these things and then transition into like Surface Love, which is one of the songs on the album, which I'm kind of like, at this point, I can only love you at the surface, which is a toxic song, by the way. I wrote that when I was like 19, but looking back, it is a toxic song, but it was in a space where I feel like, whoa, it just feels like the only time we get together on like a certain level of positivity is when we're making love, is when we are on this like overtly sexual kind of energy. And it's just like me getting too deep right now, I feel like I'm dying, you know what I mean? I also feel like love is a sacrifice. You know what I mean? You literally have to be with somebody, you have to kind of like strip a part of you that maybe you was when you were single in order to coexist with somebody else, if that makes sense.
Only if
What?
only if you're but that's okay.
Well, not even just, but let's talk about it. So not even just being a right? So that's one of it. One of the parts
But
of
no,
like
you're
being
right.
free,
Your
but
energy,
also
your space.
your habits might change. You know what I mean? Things that you might have done that you were by yourself, where you didn't have to ask anybody, you didn't have to question, you didn't have anybody questioning you.
You have to worry about what you gonna
Right.
eat.
I'm
I'm
out.
good. I'm gonna
What
eat.
are you gonna eat? Like,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? These are things
No, I
which
get it.
I enjoy.
I was
but
being an asshole, but it's okay.
I mean, listen, everybody deserves a good hoe face, and I will not deny that. But you know, there's so many different dynamics.
I mean, sorry, the word is sex positive. We got to use our terms correctly.
Oh, sorry, that's the term.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, the
well,
term.
sex positive.
See, look, he smiled. Look. See, look, you found the term. See, look how happy. Look, at home, I found my name.
I found the term sex positive. Nah, but yeah, there's so many different dynamics of when you're by yourself, especially when you get to learn yourself. You know what I mean? I surely don't believe two halves make a whole. I believe I need to be whole. You need to be whole, and when we come together, we sustain. I was about to say, we sustain the thicker whole. But you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that's oh yeah. So it transitions to Surface Love, and then it goes into Ego Trip, one of the songs on the album and self-title of the album, where it's just kind of like we're both leading with our ego and not by love. And I just think there's never a productive way of sustaining any relationship, whether romantic, friendship, business, professional, whatever it is, if you're leading with your ego. So, you know, that's one of the songs, that's why I call it the Ego Trip. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us do it, me too. So, and in the end, is We Just Want to Be Loved. That's like the last song on the album, where we just want to be loved regardless. Like, no matter how much we act cool, no matter how much we act like I don't need anybody, and love does not need to be, monolithic in the sense of just romantic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need to be loved.
Love your brothers,
Right?
love your
love
sisters,
brothers,
love
your sisters. We need
love on
community.
each other.
We need community, and I'm very big on that. And I had to learn that because younger me felt like, F everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. I'm not blah, blah, blah. So I had to learn a certain level of love for myself in order to separate my ego so I can sustain better relationships with other people. You get what I'm saying? So, and that's ego trip. Yeah.
Well, here he is performing I'd Rather right here live Next Sound Studio. Check him out. We'll be back.
Yeah. So, let's get crazy. Let's get a little sexy. I think it's been sexy. I'm gonna tell you what I'd rather do. I'd rather not deal with the drama. 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 I'd rather, yeah, make love. I'd rather roll up their lines. I'd rather up some commas. I'd rather stunt like I wanna. I'd rather get into you, or I'd rather make your body my breakfast. Take it all. Don't you hold back nothing that you feel. Don't be afraid, baby, to give me something you need. Oh, don't you hold back nothing that you feel. Don't be afraid to give me something you need. 'Cause you know I like that. I like when you fight that. Feeling for me, making it seem like I am not making you weak, but your lips get wet from my affection as I eat right in your direction, painting your walls with no protection. Picasso, Picasso, loving the feeling, yeah. Wet when I'm in it, yeah. Vex when I'm in it, yeah. Alright, sex when I'm in it, cherry inch when I'm in it, yeah. Alright, I'm lost in you with no direction. You go deeper to connecting. You hold on tight for ejection. Want it, you need it, loving the feeling, yeah. I'd rather not deal with the drama. 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 I'd rather, yeah, make love. Make love.
Again, I really like the texture of his voice. Oh my God, it's so sultry. We also hope that you've enjoyed the performance of I'd Rather. And if you've enjoyed the music that you've heard from him tonight, be sure to check out all his music, which is available on all music streaming platforms. And if you've enjoyed us, don't forget to subscribe. And you better be telling all your friends to subscribe too. It was my pleasure sharing the night with you, and I so look forward to seeing you again here next week, where we will be featuring another talented independent music artist. Let's take it over to Director's Cut once more tonight, as he and Kojo discuss tonight's closing track, Take Me Away.
Another song that you performed was "Take Me Away." It has that nice island vibe to it. You even sound like you maybe, yeah, man. You're Jamaican, man.
I am Jamaican.
You are Jamaican. So let's talk about growing up in a Jamaican family and what it's like for you and your family dynamic.
Well,
if you want to talk about it.
If you leave it up to my father is born and raised in Jamaica. My mother was born here. Most of my family was born here. I had a very small niche family, so I was raised by my grandmother. So Jamaican and Caribbean heritage I'm from Brooklyn, so that's just naturally where we at. That's where I was at, Crown Heights, Flatbush area, is nothing but Caribbean people them all the time. But, you know, I've been to Jamaica. My family's from Clarendon. Growing up, I mean, if you let them tell it, I'm just American, because if you ain't go to school in Jamaica, they just say you're American. They say you're American. So, but I grew up mostly here, you know, just visited Jamaica for the most part. But my background is Jamaican, and I am born here, but you know what I mean, Jamaican reggae, Caribbean rhythms and Caribbean culture is in my heart. So,
is that the first song that you wrote like in that nature, or have you written reggae before, or any other thing, any sort of
actually
island type vibe song?
No, actually that is like one of the first songs I wrote in that nature.
Oh, really?
To be honest, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, something new for the people, so they'll be excited to hear something a little new, something fresh. Here he is performing it right here live, Next Sound Studio. We hope that you've enjoyed everything you've seen so far tonight. Please be sure to be liking, sharing, subscribing. Also be sure to be checking out Kojo Stone's music that's available on all music streaming platforms. Check him out. Here he is. We'll see you again next week.
What's going on, everybody? I'm live in Next Sound Studio. Big up. Baby, be my escape. Free me from the stress I feel today. And oh, take it away. Release me from this hold of reality. Oh, yeah. One time, give me the girl I would do it, get it slow. The kind of girl I wanna love up, she mine. Give me the vibe that I can't deny. Brighten up my life. Give me the girl I would do it, get waistline. The kind of girl who can take on the ride. Give me the vibe that I can't deny. Brighten up my life. Giving me the sweetest love I know. Something that my body can't control. Take me away. Put your hands up. Take me away. You're a blessing, baby. A spark of perfection, my right to my left, and a lesson. Oh, cause you teach me how to love. And your essence, baby, is so pure and so true. I'm in all over you, in your presence, yeah. It's more than what I need. Give me the vibe that I can't deny. Brighten up my life. Give me the vibe that I can't deny. Brighten up my life. Giving me the sweetest love I know. Something that my body can't control. Take me away. Take me away. Giving me the sweetest love I know. Something that my body can't control. Take me away. Take me away. Take me away.
Party like this the last one.